people make this video a lot. This is like the third or fourth time I've tried to make it. Never got around to uploading it. Hadn't really felt like it was right. So I decided to just screw it. I'm gonna upload this one way or another. I'm not gonna nitpick. I never have really before with my videos. Unless I really screw up and have to restart. Anyway, I'm not quitting Airsoft. I'm taking a long ass break. I'll try to outline some of the reasons. More I think of the reasons, the more reasons I come up with. I'm just tired. I am tired of, God, the immaturity, the meme, like, dude, yeah, man, like, I get it, the internet is funny. There's so many people, and I'm kind of one of them, but it's, I mean, there's so many people that, like, Airsoft is the only time they leave the house. They're either at home on Facebook, or they're playing Airsoft. Some of them work. Most of these guys are the bank of mom and dad. So, which brings me to my next point, man. Like, dude, you know, it's great that younger guys are involved. You know, I got a big heart. I really do. It does me a lot of good to see younger guys out here involved. Most of them, honestly, I've said different in the past, but to be straight with you, most of the kids that play Airsoft are stand-up kids, right? The problem is not the 80-90% of them that are awesome. It's like the 10 or 20% that are shit. I think the problem there is, like I said, these kids never leave the house except to go play Airsoft, and their parents use it as a substitute daycare. Like parents. Okay, I know there are some parents that don't play Airsoft, but they watch my videos because I've been told, like, you need to watch your language, my son watches your video. Well, then your son probably shouldn't be fucking watching my videos or fucking playing Airsoft, because people swear. Point being, Airsoft fields are not babysitters. Refs are not babysitters, but unfortunately they have to fill that role because of how these youngsters act. And honestly, how some of the adults act, and I'll get to that in a minute. If you are old enough to hold a weapon, put the gear on, show up, and play Airsoft, you are old enough to act responsibly. Alright? No waving the damn gun around with the mag in the staging area. No put your finger on the trigger. I mean, basic firearm safety. I'm honestly at the point, and like, I am totally against, like, government being involved in almost anything. But I feel like you should, it should honestly require Hunter Ed to fucking play Airsoft at this point. Because what's going to end up happening is some kid that has been playing Airsoft and thinks that makes him a fucking, you know, DevGru, SEAL, CAD, Ranger, Delta, whatever, is going to go pick up a real weapon and do the same things he does with an Airsoft gun, make the same mistakes he makes with safety with an Airsoft gun, and end up hurting or killing somebody. And it's just, it's annoying, alright? No, dude, I don't want to talk about Call of Duty and how much you love Dorito Mountain Dew smoothies. I don't want to talk about, you know, how much middle school sucks. Yeah, dude, I get it. And, you know, if you need to vent to me, that's fine, but it's like, bro, you and I have nothing in common aside from this hobby. And it doesn't mean I'm not gonna fuck. It doesn't mean I'm not gonna fuck with you. I'm not gonna hang out with you. It means you annoy the living piss out of me. And I know I'm fucking annoying, but at least when I do it, it's kind of funny, or it's on topic, and it's like, you know, throwing communists out of helicopter memes, or shitposting Alice Gear, talking about how the M16A1 is the greatest M16 ever, which really isn't completely true. I'll move on. I don't want to admit that publicly, but I mean, in the modern day, you really should be using a modern AR, or a modern weapon. I'm just going to put that out there. Anyway, the thing is, and it's not just kids. Most of the guys I have problems with are grown fucking men. And it's not just me, because everyone else has problems with these people. And I'm not going to name names. I'm not going to tell, you know, put somebody on blast. But I'm going to say, like, dude, don't put vodka in your canteen at a public field with people around. What you do at that 3-day milsim op, what you do out there is your business, man. It's not the same, it's really not the same environment and not the same dynamic. Because you got, you know, you're 40 miles from nowhere, well, not really, but you're way out in the damn woods in the middle of BF Egypt, you know, that's one thing. But then when you're, like, a hill away from Temple, Texas, and this hasn't happened there, I've not seen this, you know, not saying, but if, you know, that's just an example. If you're in downtown Bossier, Louisiana, don't be drinking alcohol on an airsoft field and handling a weapon, dude. This 1911, I treat with the same respect I do an airsoft gun, and vice versa. Alright? Look how I'm holding it. You see that? You see that? Just like that. I meant to do a video on gun safety. I should have to make a video on gun safety. It's the current year, Meme Arrow. I shouldn't have to tell you, dude. Don't put your finger on the trigger. Don't have a loaded weapon unless you're ready to fire it. You know, you're about to fire. Don't fucking muzzle people. But I do. And I shouldn't have to, no one should have to say that to you. Alright, except once. Twice maybe if you're a slow learner. I get it, man. Hey, I was dropped on my head as a baby too. And there's money. Like, the thing is, where I live, if you look at the C3 map, I live in Texarkana, which is right at the corner of Texas where it meets Arkansas, like right there, right? Red River Valley and all that good stuff. Yeah. Why did I say that? If you look, it's almost like there's like a radius, like a big circle around Texarkana where there's no airsoft. It's the exclusion zone. Closest place is in Bossier, that's Cajun. Not really my shtick. It's kind of a little too close for me. A little, not by distance, but it's a little too close quarters for me. I want to get out and be able to maneuver. It's a little narrow. It's great for room to room and direct action stuff. It's really nice for that. Like, if that's your deal, and you know, hey, I actually do have fun doing some of that. You know, I'm gonna open up with you. Like, I really do kind of enjoy, like, you know, the room to room stuff in a more open environment where I don't have to fight in a building. I can also go fight out in the woods where I can have room to move around. The point is, though, it's just so far for me to get anywhere. I've got to figure out someone to go with me. Usually what it does, because, you know, I don't drive right now. I've got my license, but, man, I just don't, I sold my truck. I actually traded for that pistol because it was totaled. Long story, I don't want to get into it. But I don't drive, don't have my own vehicle right now. So I get one of my boys to take me, and I'm like, hey, man, I'm going to cover your gas and your admission, and if they don't really play Airsoft, I'll let them use my gun. It's fair. And I get someone into Airsoft. I've turned 2 or 3 people onto it that way. But it ends up costing me about the same as it would cost me to go to a Milsim event, because I need lodging, food. Like, I got to go all the way to Temple, dude. That is across the state for me. That's down there, like, by Austin. I'm in Texarkana. So if here's a map of Texas, and this is both ends, that's going, like, with your perspective, that's going from here to here. It's like a 5-hour drive. I can't afford that. I got other things to pay for. I'm trying to get a reliable vehicle. My Ranger was not great, and now it's gone. I got to be able to afford car insurance when I get a vehicle. So if I had not spent a bunch of money on Airsoft in this last year, hey, I'll claim it, bro. Irresponsible. But I would probably be in a lot better position. So a bunch of people on my Facebook page, you know, they're all, hey, man, come play Airsoft with us around this event. You know, it's over here, and it's at 878. It's at Temple. It's, oh, hey, man, come down to, you know, dude, yeah. And even these guys even offer, like, hey, man, we got your admission, bro. Just show up. Do some YouTube stuff with us. And I'm not even that special, dude. I really don't. Like, I am not fucking at all trying to do none of that fucking sponsorship, fucking YouTube personality bullshit. And, you know, there's people that do that. Hey, I'm not ragging on them. I'm ragging on that. It's like, it's not my deal. Like I said. I got a lot of friends through Airsoft, people that I really love and care about, that want me to come play with them. I tell them no. Because this shit is honestly invading my life. Fucking Jonathan, Leah, Jet, fucking Scott, thanks for letting me finger bang your FNC, by the way. Vape Nash, love you. But it's like, and even, oh, Nigel too for Vape Nash. Vaping is fucking, anyway, I don't see how you guys honestly do it. Because this shit, I know for a lot of you that's really your job, but like, bro, there's no room for Colt with Airsoft, like, right now. There's no room for me, man. I don't get that, you know, I don't, maybe I'm just ranting, I always rant, but anyway, I'm taking a break. I'm not selling anything. I might get rid of some stuff, just stuff I was going to sell anyway, but I'm not getting rid of any of my guns or anything. I really care too much about them. Even if I never play Airsoft again, I'm going to keep them, maybe give them to my kids someday if I ever have. I hope not, but, and you probably do too. So, that's all I got. Go outside and do something productive. I love you. And it's a good idea to take a break.